Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do reaction, and we are reacting to episode 5 of Gaya Pelikula. I just finished episode 4, and emotions all over the place, but like the last 5 minutes of the episode were just so beautiful, so all the feels, all the feels, all the feels. It's giving me all the potential feels for Carl and Vlad. I don't know if their ship has a particular hashtag. Well, I think someone let me know hashtag Peng Peng because of the two actors, but I don't know if like Carl and Vlad also have a ship name or whatever. If they do, let me know because I'd like to know. But yeah, it gave me all their feels, and I'm just like, now it didn't leave me at a cliffhanger, but I just want to watch some more, so I'm going to watch another episode, and yeah. So this is going to be episode 5, and we're just going to see what happens.
Hey, Sue.
So, what are you planning on doing for Christmas? I mean, your birthday. Your birthday.
Hey, Arky.
Ano? Ano yun?
Tayo. Mucho bueno. Together, we can watch a movie after. It'll be fun.
Ay, sorry. Uwi ako kina mama bukas eh. Sabay kami ni Ana.
Ana?
Ako si Ana.
Arky!
Ayos ka nga! Ipapasundo ko tayo at Judith eh.
Ikaw na lang sumundo sa akin.
Yeah, the alcohol was making him brave at that point.
I'm sorry.
That look. Y tu mama también. I like that movie. I haven't watched it in years.
Lalim ah.
Pati sila nagkita ulit.
Sige, ano sa tingin mo?
Di. Yun yun. Close lang siguro sila talaga, no?
Go lang. Don't filter.
Yung ano?
Don't filter nga kasi.
Yung kiss. Ano kiss sila? Tingin mo may kahulugan yun?
Of course, meron. Pero ano?
Hindi. Race. Wala yun. Nadala lang siguro sila ng moment. Tingin mo?
Usapan natin na let you read it eh. Pero sige. The beach, Arky. Bako del Cielo. You wanna write movies, you gotta pay attention to these details. Bako del Cielo literally means heaven's mouth. They went on a road trip to a place they thought didn't even exist. To a beach they thought they just imagined, but ended up finding. Gets mo na ba?
Malabo pa eh.
Keep talking.
Pag-isipin mo muna.
Well, you don't have to understand everything though. You know? It's not a science. It's art. It's importante yung nararamdaman mo. Anyway, ikaw bahala kung gustong magpanlaw, ha? Higay mo ka sa sabaw na film.
Ay, Vlad.
Oh,
May scheduled power interruption daw sabi sa baba.
kailan?
Ngayon?
So how are we going to keep ourselves entertained? I mean, theoretically, you could just watch it on your laptop. I guess you wouldn't have Wi-Fi at that point, but if you had, what am I thinking? Use your phone as a hotspot and use that as Wi-Fi for your laptop and watch it on your laptop. There are ways around it, but we'll see. We'll see what they come up with.
Serving spoon, ah. Teka lang. Teka lang.
Oh my, how things have changed.
Maliit na lang meron eh.
Sige, okay lang. Ay, wala ba tayong baso?
Teka lang, ako na.
Wala pa palang tissue.
Oh, ito. Oh, sorry. Sorry ah.
Sandali nga. Okay ka lang ba?
Bakit?
Eh, ang weirdo mo pa kasi simula pa ng birthday mo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Pusang atat.
Usangat. Wala ka bang bilib sa sarili mong joke?
Uy, nung isang araw, bigla kang lang ginanaan maghugas ng pinggan.
He got it bad.
Ako na. Ikaw magluto nun.
Uy, nung pinagtimpla mo ko ng kape. Weird.
Eh, bored ako nun eh. Bakit ba?
Baka totoo ka nga. May nasira ka bang gamit ni Tito Santi?
Wala.
Kailangan mo bang mangutang?
Hindi nga.
May hingin ka bang pabor?
Di ba pwede? Matuwa ka na lang kasi hindi na tayo nag-aaway oh.
Isuyan mo lang. Nakaka-nervous eh. Feeling ko magwawalang iya ka anytime.
Eh di wag na. Bayaran mo lahat yan ah. Ayaw mo pala sa mabait eh.
Bebe. Oh. Tara na, kain na tayo.
Yoko.
Dali na. Lalamig yung ulam mo. Kaya mo ka parang, aray! Lo. Sorry na.
Oo nga. Ano ba?
Sorry na nga.
Oo nga.
Not the hair! I mean, y'all know I love a good Gaya wet t-shirt contest, so I'm not mad at any of this. But it's also super adorable.
Happy ka na? Tagal ka ba? Kanina ka pa dyan ah. Bili na. Bagal?
Hello.
Tuloy-tuloy.
Aray ko.
Me too.
Teka. Sige. Teka lang.
Bakit brown out?
Brown out sa barangay.
Ha? Kumain na ba kayo?
Kaya na.
Ay, mukhang tapos na pala kayong kumain.
Alam mo, ikaw may bisita ka. Mabis ka nga. Tao.
Sandali lang.
Are you threatened by me? Don't worry, hindi ko naman aagawin yung boyfriend
Oo,
mo.
hindi. Sige,
Ako
agawin
naman
mo
di
lang.
ko jowa yan.
Guys, don't fight. Ako lang to. Kahit kain tayo dito
Hindi
sa
sabi.
Tumabi ka na dito sa akin. Ikaw, eat.
Hindi ka dito.
Napaka bakod naman yan. Bakod na bakod, ha? May nurse sa UST Hospital na naka-assign sa morgue. Eh, di ba? Alam niyo naman ng UST, kapag kwentong katatakutan, talamak dyan. So, ito na nga. Itong si ate nurse na naka-assign sa morgue, nagbibilang siya ng ano nga ang tawag dun sa medical term ng kinemer?
Cadaver.
cadaver. So nagbibilang siya. Cadaver 1, cadaver 2, cadaver 3. So mega sulat siya sa clipboard niya. Sulat siya ganyan. Dami na sinusulat.
Anong sinusulat niya sa clipboard?
Shhh! Nagkukwento ako eh.
Oh.
Wait lang. Siyempre, hindi ko alam kung ano yung sinusulat ni Ate Nurse sa clipboard niya. Kasi hindi naman ako si Ate Nurse. Okay na. Going back to the story. Nagsusulat si Ate Nurse sa clipboard niya. Tapos, biglang nalaglag niya yung ballpen. Oh! Siyempre, pinulot ni Ate Nurse yung ballpen. Pagkapulot niyang ganyan, siyempre, tingin-tingin siya ng ganyan. Tapos, nagkulang ng isang cadaver. Siyempre, sabi ni Ate Nurse, hindi, wala lang to. Imagination ko lang to, wala lang to. So, pack up siya. Uwi siya. Pagka-uwi niya, pagbukas niya ng kwarto, may naririnig siyang kaluskos. So, nag-walk siya papunta dun sa aparador. Sabi niya, Don? Ingrid? Nandun yung bangkay na nawawala.
Sus, yun lang.
Siyempre, hindi pa yun. Magkapit tayo ng kamay. Sige na, maghawak na. Higpitan. Yan. So, ito na nga. Ang lahat ng makakarinig daw ng kwentong ito ay makikita nila yung bangkay na nawawala dun sa aparador nila. Ay, sorry. That's my phone. That's my phone. Ito tawag. Yan.
Buti na lang bago-bago tong apartment building, no?
Naku, dyan ka nagkakamali.
Hoy, meron dito.
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Ito, urban legend lang to ah.
Oo.
Anong sabi nila? Tuwing gabi, when everyone's asleep, may kumakatok daw sa labas ng mga unit. Pagbukas, makikita kang matandang lalaki. Matangkad. Magulo yung buhok. Halos hindi mo na makita yung muka. Basang-basa. Pero nagmamakaawa siyang patuloyin mo. Kahit isang gabi lang.
So like Beauty and the Beast.
Wala kang magagawa. Hindi patuloyin siya.
Oh, tapos?
I mean, you don't have to.
Wait lang, guys. May trabaho lang. Magla-laptop muna ako.
Tapos, pumasok. Nung pinapasok niya, paglingon na lang ng unit owner, nakita niya yung sarili niyang katawan nasa sahig. Paralyzed. Almost lifeless, smiling so sinisterly. And in his hand, he found his own beating heart.
Sus. Wala naman ganyan eh. Hindi naman tutulong.
Takot ka lang eh.
Alam niyo, ang init. Gusto niyong bumaba sa grounds?
Game. Ano, Arky?
Mamaya na may trabaho pa ako. Mamaya na nga, may trabaho ko.
Sure ka, ha?
Baka mumultuin ka dito.
Well, I'm glad Vlad and Anna are getting along.
Ano ba kayo?
Sige.
Maiiwan ka dito. O ito, bato-topic na lang. Tas pag nanalo ka, makastay ka dito.
Pali.
Sige nga.
Bato, pick!
Ay, natalo.
Ay, naku. Tara na. Kaya mo naman na dito, di ba?
Oo, kaya mo naman mag-isa, di ba?
Strong ka naman eh.
Urban legend
Wala
lang
akong
yun
multo-multo sa trabaho.
Oo, walang multo-multo sa trabaho. Siya, hindi naman to UST eh.
Ay, pantala.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ha?
Kaya mo na yan. Vlad, dalian mo. Tayo sa baba.
Wala ako ng sheets, ah.
I love how they settle everything with rock, paper, scissors. I think I know where this is going. Oh, never mind. I guess I don't. Aww. Oh, he's got it bad.
Ay, ay. Shit. Lad. Ana. Multo. Tagal-tagal ko na nandito sa unit. Wala naman ako naririnig. Di kayo nakakatuwa, ah.
It's awfully foggy in this apartment.
Imagination mo. O, diba? It's all in your...
Nakakatawa ka.
Thank you. Takot ka, no?
Di, no?
Strong.
Oh, gusto mo ng beer?
Ayaw.
Oo, gusto mo eh.
Upo ka nga. Upo ka, dali.
Damn.
So, anong meron sa inyong dalawa?
Wala nga.
Diring-diri ah.
Wow, Tony G. Ang laki ah. O sige, may sasabihin na lang ako. Sabihin niyo kung mag-a-agree kayo ah. Diba? Para kayong nasa ibang dimension kapag nasa strange place kayo with strangers. Wala kayo sa real world. So, kaya niyong maging mas real. Ang galing po. Magkwento naman kayo. Anong backstory niyo? Tsaka, sem break, ba't wala kayo sa mga pamilya niyo?
Family
Homophobic mother.
Ang ganda. Ang dami kong nakuha. Ang daldal niyo pala. Yun na yun. Diyos ko, Lord, nakakaloka. Brown out, oh. Ito yung best time para sa mga juicing chikahan.
Okay, sige. Pero ikaw muna.
Okay, sige. Nagtatago kasi ako. For a month. Sa anak ko. Hindi nyo kinaya. Sa ganda kong to at sa hulmang pangangatawan na meron ako, medyo na. Pero after 10 years, tsaka ko lang yun tinasa dun sa ama niyang walang ambag at manloloko. Kaya huwag niyo akong i-judge. Mahal ko naman yung batang yun. Pero kasi, hello, Wala nga nagturo sa akin kung paano mag-ayos ng tax, tapos gusto nilang maniin ko ang pagpapalaki ng bata in this kind of economy. Duh! Tsaka ano to? Nanay na lang ba ako palagi? Literal na pinasan ko ang mundo? Ganon? Puta naman oh. Artist din ako, di ba? Butante at babae. Nadadarang at natutokso rin. Imagine ninyo, 2 years. 2 years na akong walang sex.
Girl, I got you beat
Scorpio
by...
ako, oh.
Well, I'm not a Scorpio.
Alam niyo ba kung gaano kalaking sakripisyo yun sa ngalan ng pagpapakaina?
It's a conversation for a different time.
Kailangan ko lang siyang iwan. Kasi, syempre, ayokong dumating yung araw na masisi ko siya sa mga oras na nawala sa akin. Oo. Bunga lang siya ng kalandian ko nung prom. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun hindi ko siya mahal, okay? Siya ang buhay ko. Yun nga lang, nakakapagod ang buhay kong minsan. Oh! Sorry. Nakakatawa. Ang hina ko na uminom.
Alright. Vlad, Carl, your stories.
Sa'yo na to.
Thank you, ah. Hina ko uminom. Huwag mo ako i-judge, ha, na nabuntis ako sa prom.
Uy, alam mo, actually, you're one of them pala.
Ako? Alin? Malakas magaya? Mahina uminom?
Hindi, yung mga dahilan kung bakit na-cancel yung prom namin.
Bakit ako?
Dito na ka pa, bro?
Nagalit yung mga madre kasi nagkabuntisan yung previous batch. Pero okay lang naman. It's not like masasayaw ko yung gusto mo sa'yo.
Bakit hindi?
I mean, you can.
Catholic schools.
Jinx.
Well, I mean, you can fix it now.
So, alam mo na nun?
Crush ko yung Mr. Nutrition Month na. Bawat flag ceremony, amoy kulo ako.
Oh, God, not cool water.
Uy, Mr. Nutrition natin ako.
Oh my God.
Pero, Vlad, in fairness ha, hindi ka lata.
Hindi yung compliment
Sorry.
Remember yung napag-usapan natin mga microaggressions last time, diba? Siyempre, akala mo matutuwa dapat ako. Kasi hindi ako halata. Pero, I mean, what does that say about people who are FM?
So, Vlad, bading ka ba talaga? Kahit magbubad ako dito, wala kang mararamdaman.
Meron naman.
Talaga.
Oh, dire! Nakakaramdaman ng dire.
Tinito, ikaw, Carl, straight ka ba talaga?
Oo. Okay lang.
No, let's get into this.
Oo eh. I think.
Pero kung hindi, magugustuhan mo to, si Vlad.
Alam mo, ikaw, kakambati lang natin.
Bakit hindi? Pogi. Matalino. Tsaka confident naman.
Child, don't you start? Don't you all start playing with me like
Alam mo
this?
ba dati, ayoko makipag-away. Umiiwas lang ako sa gulo. O ano man. Pero nung dumating si Vlad, mas naging game ako makipag-away. Mas pinaglalaban ko na yung mga gusto ko.
Sus, alam mo, sabihin mo lang gano'n ako kalaking permission.
Hindi ko sabihin. Ginagawa mo mas matapang.
I swear to God, if this is a dream sequence, let me have these feelings right now.
Kain ako siomay.
Ang sweet.
Bagsak siya
Close na kayo.
Okay naman siya. Kaso lang, ayoko talaga sa mga buntis kapag
Ganun ba siya ka-big deal sa'yo?
Alin? Sa'yo ng lalaki? Maliit na bagay lang naman.
Are they gonna give me a dance? Are they gonna dance for me right
Ano
now?
kaya naging big deal? Kasi ang liit-liit na bagay na nga ano, hindi pa mabigay, di ba? Eh, hindi naman kami nabubuntis kapag prom.
Please tell me I'm about to get a dance.
Social dance pelikula, Sid. Matry?
Alin?
Umayaw. Mag-prom.
Ayoko, hindi ako marunong.
Eh, di matuto ka kayo. Uy, wala namang, di naman
Sisipain
graded.
kita.
Or, grabe to. Galit ka na kay Jesus eh. Oh. Hindi naman graded to. Walang
Gumawa
madre
kasi
dito.
tayong tangaw. Ay, brown out nakakita. Ano mang... Sayaw, sayaw.
Hindi party to. Prom. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Guys!
Ano ba?
Magdodrawing lang tayo ng square. Tapos
Ano?
one together.
I can't. You better teach him to waltz.
Oo, syempre, magaling ako.
Hindi. Okay lang. Tara na.
Malakad pa naman ang magaling ako.
Oh God, I'm getting emotional.
1, 2.
Guys!
Simplahan na lang natin.
Alam ko na alam mo. Alam mo na alam
Nope.
ko.
Nope.
Eh bakit ba tayo malilito at mawawala? Kung iisa lang naman ang pupuntahan, pareho nating alam. Isa yan sa taluhan. Magkaibigan o magkaibigan. Ay!
Damn it!
Mailaw na.
Ayun.
Mailaw na.
Ikaw na magligpit yan ah. Akit na ako.
God damn it, Anna! Y'all don't know how upset I am right now. Embrace it. Process what you're feeling. Don't fight it. Embrace it. you be careful with his heart. Okay. This this episode sorry. This episode is probably going to be the hardest thing for me to leave right now, because after that I want so badly to just keep watching and see where things go, but just like when I finished the first 3 reactions, I mean, maybe I can do 3. Maybe. But like I did with the first 3 reactions, I wanted to just binge watch through the whole thing, but I felt like I needed to pause at a certain place because I felt like I was going to get a lot of great feedback from you guys in the comments, and you guys would help point out things that I may not have seen, and like, because I love the interaction that we have in the comments, because you guys are just so amazing. I've learned so much in just the short little time that I've been reacting to this series. So many things that I didn't think to look at, some things that I did see, and like, yeah. So I feel like with what I've reacted to thus far, there's going to be a lot of dialogue happening in my comment section that will potentially lead me to other things that I may have missed out on that could be important in the next couple coming episodes. So maybe one more. Maybe. I'll see. But God, okay. This episode was so... Like, at first, I was in here thinking, like, okay, it's a cool, fun little, power outage episode, but I was thinking about, like, halfway through, it seems like one of those episodes of, like, a long-standing TV show, like one of those TV shows that have, like, a 21-episode season or something, that it seemed almost, not like a filler episode, but one of those episodes that really doesn't advance the plot, really. It gives us some, like, good background information on characters, but it doesn't push the plot forward too much. But then, okay, so let's take it from the jump. So we started off the episode with them watching Y Tu Mama Tambien, which, great film. Haven't watched it in years, but great film. And we're getting kind of a glimpse into the actual teaching aspect of it, because that was the deal of the living arrangement. Carl would let Vlad stay there if he taught him about film because he wants to change majors. Okay, and then, like, in the last episode when Vlad was on the phone with Sue, like, he mentioned that, you know, he's been teaching him, and he's so adorable. He's like a newbie film buff and whatnot, but we haven't actually seen the actual lessons or whatever taking place. So it was nice to get some insight on that, and, you know, just how Vlad is as a teacher. He and I have kind of similar approaches, because if you guys don't know, I was a teacher for a long time. Well, not a long time, but I was a teacher for a few years. But I've been a long-time tutor for probably since high school. Continue on working for different companies and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so I've taught for many years, and we've similar kind of approach where it's like, yeah, I can give you the answer, absolutely, but what do you think? What's your thought process? What's your brain telling you about what you're seeing right now? And then after you've told me what you thought, I'll give you some insight or some guidance into where you need to go. It's not exactly the same because of math teacher, but similar kind of prospect. So I liked where he's like, you know, what are your thoughts? Unfiltered. Give me everything you want. And Carl still seemed a little guarded at the time, still seemed he had his, you know, mental filter on and whatnot. And then, you know, Vlad just broke it down a little bit for him, just a little bit. And he was like, even if you don't fully understand everything, you don't have to understand everything. It's not science, it's art. It's the beauty of art. But just the way he was talking, with the music underscoring him, like it just felt like poetry. It was just so beautiful. And I'm like, you know what, just Vlad, keep talking. Just keep talking. I don't care what the hell you're talking about, just talk to me. Keep playing this underscoring music and you just keep talking because this is just beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Oh my God. But then, you know, they had the power outage, which led to pretty much everything in the episode happening. I don't know that any of this would have happened had we not had this power outage. So thank you, power, for going out. And they had the cute little, you know, Vlad was showing very, very strong signs of his crush feelings coming to the surface. First with just how attentive he was while setting up dinner and, you know, getting the cups and getting the napkins, and then Carl's like, you've been weird since your birthday. What's going on? Be honest with me. It's like, what are you talking about? And he's just dropping example after example after example, and Vlad's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, but fine. If you don't like it, I'll stop, whatever. And then, you know, he went over to the couch to pout a little bit. And then we got the power outage. And then, you know, he was still in his little pouty mood when they were doing laundry outside, hanging up things, washing, and all that good stuff. Carl was trying to apologize, and then I think he finally found the way to do it, splashing with water. And they just had the nice little splash fights, you know, wet t-shirt contest thing happening there, which is a lovely sight to see. Always is a lovely sight to see, but it was just adorable. It's the most adorable thing. Super freaking adorable. And like, they were just, it was nice to see the two characters just uninhibited, unashamed of what anyone might think, just fully embracing the moment that they were in for what it was. Like, they were just embracing the silliness, embracing just having fun with each other, making each other smile, making each other laugh, and just playing this game of getting this one wet, and yet, like, they were just embracing the moment, and it was just so endearing, so heartwarming to see. Then we go up to the apartment when Carl's like, you know what, I'm gonna pull a Vlad now, and I'm gonna come out in just a towel, and I'm gonna serve up some body yada yada too, and, you know, Vlad about damn near fell through the wall, you know, feeling certain things about Mr. Carl's body. I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad at this, Carl. How you doing? I knew you was hiding something nice under all them baggy t-shirts and them, you know, basketball shorts. How you doing? But then that's when we introduced Anna again, and Anna being Anna, just being amazing. Ghost stories and food and all that. And at first, Vlad was still very, I'm not going to say negative, but he wasn't really all about Anna at that particular point in time. And she's like, don't be threatened by me. It's fine. I'm not going to steal your boyfriend or anything like that. It's fine. You know, I'm not a threat. But then as the ghost stories went on, you could see that they were having a connection over making Carl uncomfortable and making Carl scared. So that was nice. And then they had their alone time outside while Carl was doing his work. And then, you know, story time around the campfire. We got to learn more about Anna. We got to learn a little bit about Carl and Vlad. They didn't give too many details. They're like homophobic mom and whatever Carl said, I don't remember. But, you know, things that we kind of sort of already knew-ish. And then Anna, like I said, we got a lot of backstory on Anna, which was nice. You know, humanize the person. She's not just the fun neighbor who's here to, you know, lighten up the mood and, you know, comic relief. She's not just a comic relief character. She actually has a backstory. She has a history. She has things going on in her life. So, you know, humanize the character. I love it. And then, you know, she passed out. But not before we had a little conversation about Vlad being homosexual all the way through, and Carl thinking he is straight, mostly. And she's like, well, you know, do you think you could ever have feelings for Vlad? And Vlad was like, you know, trying to, you know, stop her, like, no, don't, this is embarrassing, we don't need to get into this. I think mainly out of self-preservation, because he didn't want to hear the answer, fearing that the answer would be a flat-out no, because Carl's straight at this moment. But then Carl flipped the script and very much surprised everyone, me included, by being so brutally honest and just being like, of course, why not? He's handsome, he's sweet, compliment. He makes me a braver person. I, you know, feel braver. I felt brave enough to stand up for myself and fight for what I want. I'm usually non-confrontational, and, you know, just compliment, sweet thing, and it's just like, oh my god, oh, guys, y'all can't play with my emotions like this. Then Anna passed out, and they slowly led me to my dance sequence, which I wasn't expecting to get, but God, I did not know how much I needed them to dance together. And then I didn't think it was going to be like full-on like ballroom sort of, you know, prom dancing. I thought it was just going to be like, you know, dance party like they've been doing when they're drunk by themselves. So having them in such, you know, close form, close quarters, it's like, oh. And then we transitioned over to the prom fantasy scene, which I'm assuming the movements that they were doing were in the real world, just the costumes switched to the fantasy scene. But God, how good did they look? Vlad's hair in that prom scene, like, God, his hair always looked good. He's got amazing hair, but damn, he was looking good. Jesus. But yes, just the dancing, it was just so, like, I was so emotional. I was so happy to see them embracing each other. And then they got so close. They were this close. They were this close. Oh my God. Is it? And I don't feel like it's too soon. Like, yes, the earlier episodes, like the first, second episode, way too soon for them to, you know, be doing all the kissing stuff, the romantic kissing stuff, because they hadn't established our relationship. But here, they built up the moment so well. Oh my God. Like, Carl was letting down his guard, and he was just honest and saying, yes, you know, who knows, maybe, potentially, could, because Vlad is a great guy. He's a great person. He has all these great qualities, so sure, why not? We already know Carl has a physical attraction to him in a sense because we've seen his fantasies. And we already know that Vlad's got a physical and emotional attraction to him because we've seen what's happened in the last couple episodes. So we built up so nicely to this kiss, and we were there, and I felt like they were gonna take it away from me. I felt like either it was going to be an abrupt cliffhanger, episode ends right here, or something was going to come along to just break it up. I didn't want it, because I wanted that kiss so badly. Y'all don't know. Oh my God, my loins were ablaze. I wanted it so badly for them. But damn it, Anna just had to wake up. She just had to wake her ass up. She couldn't just stay drunk and blacked out for another, like, 4 seconds. Like, God, Anna, damn it. It's okay. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it at some point, because Carl is, he's in a place of self-discovery right now. So I guess that answers my question, or answers what I was saying in earlier reactions, where I wasn't sure if he was out to people yet, or if he was even out to himself. So I guess that's my answer. He's not out to people because he's still playing the guise as he's straight, but he's had these sort of feelings over the last few episodes that have just, you know, slowly built. And, you know, first it started with the physical, and now we're getting a little bit more in depth. So he's in a place where he's figuring things out. He needs to figure things out, and, you know, I don't want it to be the case where what Vlad was worried about, having just another straight guy discovering, you know, experimenting with him and just discovering that he's not into it. I don't think that's going to be the case, because this is a goddamn BL series, and y'all are not going to make that. Y'all aren't going to give me this ship for this BL series and then not give me the payoff, okay? So they're going to be together. It's just a matter of when they're finally going to get together, but I'm not going to rush it. But yeah, then there at the end, the last scene, he was kind of resembling or mimicking Vlad's ghost story and whatnot about the apartment owner who, you know, saw him, who let a stranger in his house, and then he saw himself almost lifeless, or, you know, holding his beating heart and whatnot. Because, I mean, obviously he wasn't almost lifeless, although he looked like he was about to have a heart attack. He was very short of breath, and, you know, the heart was just racing, and he's just seen himself in the mirror. So it's kind of, you know, some similarities to that in Vlad's ghost story. But Carl's just got some things to figure out, and yeah. Is this the second or is this the third episode I reacted to today? This is the second episode. Yeah, I think I might have another episode in me. When it comes to the GSP reactions, like every episode I mention just how amazing the soundtrack is. And like thankfully, like the English subtitles on these, like they translate the songs as well. And like while I don't remember all of the song lyrics by the time I go to do my thoughts after the fact, in the moment when the songs are playing over underneath the scenes, like the lyrics are so dead on to what is happening in the scene. Like I don't remember who the sound engineer, who the person in charge of music was, but I remember shouting her out at the beginning of one of the other episodes when I saw her name in the credits. She amazing. Every song is catchy, it's a bop. Like you guys let me know that there's a playlist with all of the songs from this season. I'm so happy to dive into that. I'm waiting until I finish out the season because I want to be surprised by the music that comes up. But I've enjoyed all the music so far, and it's just been so fitting to every single scene, and it's just so good. But what I was touching on is, I think there's only like one episode, maybe, or there might all be. I'm not sure. But like with my GSP reactions, they're public and they're fine, but I can't monetize them because of the music that's featured in the episode. The copyright holders have copyright on the music, not the episodes of TV, but like the actual people who make the music have copyrights on that. And like I've thought about it because there are other videos that I've done, like when I reacted to Pelikula and their Paris Sync magazine interview, and when I reacted to SB19's interview, I got the same thing where it was public, but I couldn't monetize it because there was copyrights, the copyright holders for transition music that was happening in the interview. So what I did was I just muted out those segments because it was transition music in between questions and whatnot. It wasn't terribly important. But like for the GSP reactions, the music is such an integral part of the actual episode and the scene that they're setting that I just feel like it would be such an injustice to mute out those segments, to mute out the music. So like, I don't even care that I can't monetize these. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I've got enough videos out there that are, you know, monetized, whatever, cool. Sure, I would love more, but yeah, it doesn't matter for this particular thing. And similar thing with Color Rush. Ran into a similar issue there where like I debated on some of the episodes whether or not to, you know, just mute out the music for those particular reactions, but I was like, the music just, it sets the scene and it's so integral to what's happening in the story that I'm like, no, it's fine, we won't monetize. As long as I don't get a copyright strike, fine, we don't need to monetize, it's fine. So yeah, same thing with all these GSP reactions. The music is just so integral and it's just so fitting that I'm like, yeah, no, we're gonna keep this music, because for people who've seen the episodes, y'all know how amazing this music is, and for people who haven't seen this show and might potentially be watching these reactions, A, thanks for joining, but B, like they need to experience it with the music full force to get what's going on here. So yeah, that's happening. But yeah, and then the final scene, the little end credit scene, Vlad finally made his way to the couch. Carl's still on the floor, but Carl relinquished the remote over to Vlad. He let Vlad have the remote. He's in a place of self-discovery now where he's letting Vlad Vlad's touched him in a way, and Vlad can now handle his heart. But like I said, Vlad kind of tossed it there towards the end, you know, giving it back. I'm like, bitch, you better be careful with that heart. Don't you break that heart. Don't you lose those batteries. But at the same time, Vlad was still very much clutching his orca at the time. So while in the last episode, you know, he kind of offered the orca over to Carl, and Carl kind of pushed it back. Here, he was still kind of protecting it, kind of self-preservation. While yes, the relationship's getting closer and closer, he might still not be fully ready to let Carl embrace his orca, his heart yet. But he's getting closer. Like, he keeps, you know, dangling it over at him, and then, you know, bringing it back. But yeah, they're cute. They're cute. They're cute. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Yeah, I think I've got one more episode in me. God, these reactions are... I'm babbling a lot. These are going to be fun to edit, but I'm going to stop. I think I got one more episode in me, because then that'll take me to episode 6, and then I'll just leave me with 2 more episodes for this season. So I did 3 episodes the first time, 3 episodes the second time, so that'll be good. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and yeah. Love you. Guys, go a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support, and if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.